Hello and welcome to the overview of the Ultimate Travel and Content Planner Notion page. This is exactly what the page will look like when you duplicate it into your own Notion. The Notion page is very adjustable to your own needs, as long as you are familiar with all of the features and capabilities in this template. In order to utilize all of the features, make sure you watch all of the embedded videos and read the guide. I'm going to run through these tutorials as a mock-up for a trip so you can see exactly how we would use it. First off, I'm going to change the title to Arnell and Jules' BFF Trip to Italy. Here is a brief overview of all of the sections. At the top, we have some important things to note about your travel destination, such as languages spoken and some good words to learn. Then we jump into our group travel information section. If you're going with friends and want to keep track of their arrival or travel logistics, this section is great for that. So for example, I can put Arnell's travel information to keep track of her flights here. Then we move on to the pre-travel planning section, which has a drop-down of 5 different sections. The first is your travel and accommodations page, where you'll input all necessary travel information like flights and transfers, and then the tab over is for accommodations. Underneath are our major checklists, which includes a documents checklist, a packing list that has all of our personal recommendations for what you'll need, a travel logistics checklist, and finally, additional costs for the trip. Now we're going to move over to our left-hand side, which is your key to all things planning. We have add a new activity, add new content ideas. If you have an idea for a specific video or photo you want, add a day to your trip, and even upload a receipt, which is extra beneficial if you are splitting costs with anyone. Quick planning is basically like a brain dump of all of the activities you want to do. This is just somewhere to keep track of all of your ideas until you have the time to do more research and book actual activities. Trip start and end date is exactly as you see. Everything gets automatically populated as you enter in your dates for your flights and activities. Here is the financial overview, which is my personal favorite part. We have it divided into 4 different sections. Initial trip costs, which are all of your logistic costs like flights, accommodations, rental cars. Activities, which is excursions, events, overall things that you do, food and drink, and then all of these numbers get automatically calculated into your total trip cost, which is super great for budgeting. The trip costs will change as you enter in activities and log all of the prices. Now we're going to move back over to the right-hand side. This section here is your daily visual planner and your go-to section for adding activities to their respective dates. You can also include restaurants that you want to try and just overall notes for the day, such as reminders for booking reservations and even a place to journal at the end of the night. You'll also see it populate below directly into the calendar. And last on the Notion page is a content hub. This is perfect for any creators, influencers, and photographers, but it's also really great for anyone that just wants to log all of their photographs and keep them in one place. It serves as a visual diary and a great way to document your memories and know that you did everything that you wanted to do. And that is the general overview of the Notion page. Up next, we are going to dive into the pre-travel planning tutorial.